About the editors and contributors. About the editors. Hanneli Niemi is Professor and Research Director in Education at the University of Helsinki and nominated as UNESCO Chair on Educational Ecosystems for Equity and Quality of Learning 2018 to 2026. She is also the Chair of the University Board at the University of Lapland, 2018. She served as Vice Rector at the University of Helsinki, 2003 to 2009. She has been invited as Honorary Doctor or Honorary Professor in 5 universities. She has led Finnish National Research Consortium AI in Learning, 2020 to 2021, https://blogs.helsinki.fi/i-in-learning/ that has active cooperation with researchers, companies, and practitioners seeking new solutions how AI can support human learning. The project also has a wide cooperation in China and the USA. She was invited as an education expert in tens of countries. Niemi has been a scientific leader for several large national research projects in Finland, including the Finnable 2020, Finnable.fi, Program for Advancing Educational Technology and 21st Century Skills in Schools, 2012 to 2015. She currently serves as an advisor and reviewer for several scientific journals, and she has served as a member of several scientific councils, including the European Science Foundation, the Academy of Finland, and the University of Helsinki, and worked as a reviewer and panel member for research councils in Norway, Portugal, Estonia, and Singapore. She has served as panel member for the evaluations of the quality and effectiveness of more than 10 universities in Europe, 2005 to 2020, and in evaluations of 3 European evaluation councils in higher education. Professor Niemi has over 400 publications on teaching, learning, teacher education, and technology-supported learning environments, and she has edited several international books and journals special issues. https://researchportal.helsinki.fi/persons/Hanneli-Niemi/publications. Roy D.P. is David Jacks Professor of Education and Learning Sciences at Stanford University, Graduate School of Education, and Computer Science, courtesy. He is also founder and director of Stanford's PhD program in Learning Sciences and Technology Design. His studies and extensive publications in the learning sciences focus on advancing theories, research, tools, and social practices of technology-enhanced learning of complex domains. He is co-editor of Mirrors of Minds, Patterns of Experience in Educational Computing, 1987, Video Research in the Learning Sciences, 2007, Learning Analytics in Education, 2018, Routledge Handbook of the Cultural Foundations of Learning, 2020, and co-author of the National Academy of Sciences book, How People Learn, 2000, and the 2010 National Education Technology Plan for the U.S. Department of Education. He is a Fellow of the National Academy of Education, Association for Psychological Science, the American Educational Research Association, and the Center for Advanced Study in the Behavioral Sciences. In 2004 to 2005, Roy was president of the International Society for the Learning Sciences. Roy served from 1999 to 2009 as a director for TeachScape, a teacher professional development services company he co-founded with CEO Mark Atkinson. He has been acknowledged as Fellow of American Academy of Arts and Sciences, 2019, and inaugural Fellow of International Society of the Learning Sciences, 2018. Yu Liu is Associate Professor with the School of Educational Technology, Faculty of Education, Beijing Normal University, BNU, where he also serves as the Director of the Artificial Intelligence Lab at the Advanced Innovation Center for Future Education, AICFE. He received the PhD degree from the National University of Singapore. He has published more than 60 academic papers in the prestigious journals and conferences, e.g., IEEE-TKDE, TMC, ICDM, AIED, AAAI, CIKM, EDBT, IJCAI, ICDE, and serves as the PC member for multiple international conferences, e.g., AIED, AAAI, EMNLP, SHICM. Before joining BNU, he was a research scientist and principal investigator at the Institute for Infocom Research, I2R, A**, Singapore. His current research interest sits at the intersection of AI technology and its applications in education. Contributors. Paulina Biernatsky is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Maxwell Bigman is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Kelly Bowles is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Lydia Bradford is a third-year PhD student at Michigan State University in Measurement and Quantitative Methods. Her main research interest lies in statistical modeling, computational data analysis, research design, and causal inference. Lydia currently worked on 2 science curriculum intervention projects, crafting engaging science environments and multiple literacies in project-based learning. Daryl Charles is a senior lecturer of computer science at Ulster University. He is a graduate of Queen's Belfast, Beng Electronics, Ulster, MSc Microelectronics, and Paisley, PhD Machine Learning, Universities, UK. His research interests include game-enhanced learning, AI in games, intelligent interactive digital storytelling, and virtual reality-based assistive health technologies. Aiqian Chen received a PhD in sociology and worked as a research associate in the College of Education at Michigan State University. Her research is to understand how social contexts, interpersonal relationships, and intervention programs enhance students' and teachers' social psychological well-being and learning behavior in educational expectations, career pathways, and teaching instruction. Penga Chen received a PhD from the National University of Singapore in 2015. He is an assistant professor and principal researcher at the Advanced Innovation Center for Future Education at Beijing Normal University. He has published more than 20 academic papers on artificial intelligence and educational technology. His research interests include educational knowledge graph, educational dialogue system, and data mining. Raquel Coelho is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Benjamin Ulton Cowley is Associate Professor of AI in Learning at the Faculty of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki, Finland. He has a PhD in computer science from the University of Ulster, Northern Ireland. Cowley leads Hypercog Group, studying both skilled and impaired performance in cognitively demanding dynamic tasks under uncertainty, using computational cognitive neuroscience methods. Victoria Docherty is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Ying Du is a master's student in the Department of Educational Information Technology, East China Normal University, ECNU, Shanghai, China. Her research interests include K-12 computational thinking and intelligent textbooks. Jorge Garcia is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Meijun Ji Yu is a master's student in the Department of Educational Information Technology, Zhejiang University of Technology, Hangzhou. Her research interests include intelligent textbook and learning analytics. Elena Havisto, PhD, is Professor, Nursing Science, in Tampere University, Faculty of Social Sciences. Her research focuses on seriously ill patients and their families in healthcare education. Nick Haber is Assistant Professor at the Stanford Graduate School of Education, and by courtesy, Computer Science. He co-founded the Autism Glass Project, which uses AI and wearable technology in a tool for children with autism. He leads the Stanford Autonomous Agents Lab, which designs artificial intelligence that mimics the ways people learn through interaction and curiosity. Kai Hakkarainen, PhD, is Professor of Education at the University of Helsinki. He has conducted learning research based on psychology and cognitive science from elementary to higher education. Recently, his research has expanded to personal and collective learning processes in communities and networks of experts, knowledge-intensive professional organizations, and academic research communities. Sarah Havola, MNSC, is a doctoral student at the Department of Health Sciences, Tampere University. Her research focuses on nursing students' clinical reasoning skills when using simulation games and game metrics in simulation games. Bo Zhang, PhD, is Associate Professor at East China Normal University, ECNU, Shanghai, China. Earlier he was Associate Professor at Zhejiang University of Technology, Hangzhou, where he received his PhD degree in 2014. His research interests include educational data mining, learning analytics, and machine learning. He serves as the editorial board member for IEEE Transactions on Learning Technologies. Marjana Kangas works as a university lecturer of the Faculty of Education at the University of Lapland. She is an adjunct professor in playful and game-based learning. Her research interests include AI in education, playful and game-based learning, students and teachers agency, digital media literacies and competences, out-of-school practices, and creative collaboration. Mika Kasanen is the co-founder and CEO of School Day with a driving purpose to make a lasting impact on student well-being, mental health, and social-emotional learning, SEL. He received his master's degree in political sciences from the University of Helsinki in 2011. He lives in Helsinki, Finland. Jana Maja Koivisto, PhD, is a principal research scientist at HAMK Smart Research Unit in Heim University of Applied Sciences. She is also a postdoctoral researcher at the Faculty of Social Sciences, Tampere University. Her research focuses on clinical reasoning skills, serious games, virtual reality, and gamification. Tiina Korhonen, PhD, is the university lecturer and head of Innokas Network, www.innokas.fi/n at the University of Helsinki. Dr. Korhonen's professional interests lie in the wide landscape of 21st century learning and development of educational practice in the context of the digital society, with special focus on the practical opportunities available through digital tools and processes. Päivi Kosa, PhD, Science Education, is a teacher educator, researcher, and a project coordinator, AI in Learning, at the Faculty of Educational Sciences at the University of Helsinki, Finland. Her current research focuses on ethical challenges that schools and edtech companies have in a context of AI and education. She has specialized in school-company collaboration. Joachim Lane, M.Ed., is a doctoral student in the doctoral program in School, Education, Society, and Culture, SEDUCE, at the University of Helsinki. Lane is working in Innokas Network, www.innokas.fi/n on various design-based projects that are involved with immersive learning technology. Lane's research interests lie in the facilitation of learning, immersive interfaces, and imagination. Xiaoqing Li is the Executive Director of Disciplinary Education Laboratory at Advanced Innovation Center for Future Education, Faculty of Education, Beijing Normal University. She received her MEd from Liaoning Normal University. She has more than 10 years' experience in working with school leaders and teachers to improve the education quality. Her main research interests are educational technology, big data in education, and education reform with ICTs. Veronica Lin is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Timo Lindquist is the COB and co-founder of UpKnowledge, a digital learning company specializing in professional learning. Since 1996, he has advanced training, content creation, and learning management practice in global learning and development organizations. His main interests lie in the development and application of artificial intelligence in the context of professional lifelong learning. Yu Liu is associate professor at Beijing Normal University, where he is the director of the Artificial Intelligence Laboratory and the Advanced Innovation Center for Future Education. His PhD is in computer engineering from the National University of Singapore in 2012. His research interests include educational data mining, learning analytics, and educational robotics. Jutan Luo is postdoc fellow at Advanced Innovation Center for Future Education and Center for Educational Science and Technology, Faculty of Education, Beijing Normal University. He received his PhD in education from the University of Hong Kong. His main research interests are educational technology and psychology, ICTs in education, learning science, and educational neuroscience. Henna Makinen, MNSC, is a project researcher at HAMK Smart Research Unit in Heim University of Applied Sciences. Her research focuses on virtual reality in healthcare education. Bethany Maples is a doctoral candidate at the Stanford Graduate School of Education and a product manager at Google X. She designs embodied artificial intelligence and human-machine interface platforms and systems, with a focus on cognitive development and education. Her master's degree is from Stanford University, 2018, and undergraduate degrees are from the University of Auckland, New Zealand. David Markowitz is assistant professor in the School of Journalism and Communication at the University of Oregon. He uses language data to make psychological inferences about people. His work has been published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences and the Journal of Communication. His Ph.D. is from Stanford University, 2018, and undergraduate and master's degrees from Cornell University. Judy Nguyen is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design Ph.D. program. Hanali Niemi, Ph.D., Professor and Research Director at the Faculty of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki, Finland. She is also a UNESCO Chair on Educational Ecosystems for Equity and Quality of Learning. She has more than 400 publications on teaching and learning. Many of them focus on learning in digital environments. Xuanghong Jenny Niu obtained her Ph.D. from the University of Helsinki in the year 2021, and DSc from Aalto University in the year 2009. Her recent publication is on teaching and learning 21st century competencies. Currently, she is working in the Faculty of Educational Sciences at the University of Helsinki. She is dedicated to the research fields of school leadership and management, teachers' education and training, pedagogical methods, and the development of 21st century competencies. Roy D.P. is David Jacks Professor of Education and Learning Sciences at Stanford University. He is founder and director of Stanford's Ph.D. program in Learning Sciences and Technology Design. He is an elected Fellow of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, National Academy of Education, Association for Psychological Science, the American Educational Research Association, and the International Society of the Learning Sciences. Jarrett Full, Ph.D., is Professor in Cognitive and Biological Psychology at UiT, the Arctic University of Norway. She graduated in Cognitive Neuroscience from NTNU, Trondheim, in 2009. She studies rationality and decision-making under uncertainty and is since 2018 member of the Ethical Committee of the Psychological Science Accelerator. Daniel Pimentel is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design Ph.D. program. Rose Pozos is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design Ph.D. program. Pekka Quist is User Interface and Usability Engineering Manager in NAPCON, part of Neste. He is leading R&D for training systems for the process industry, with 20 years of experience in software engineering, and 10 years of expertise in digitalization of training. He has published more than 15 peer-reviewed articles in the fields of simulations, learning analytics, and extended reality. Brandon Raynante is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design Ph.D. program. Ethan Roy is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design Ph.D. program. Heli Ruokamo, Ph.D., is a professor of media education, a research vice dean of the Faculty of Education, and a director of the Media Education Hub at the University of Lapland. She was visiting scholar at Stanford University's School of Medicine and H. Star Institute. She is a member of the Strategic Research Council at the Academy of Finland and a president of the Finnish Educational Research Association. Anna-Mari Ruusinen is a philosopher of artificial intelligence and cognitive sciences, focused on the philosophical foundations of artificial intelligence, computational and algorithmic explanation, and the ethical aspects of algorithmization. She works as a university lecturer in cognitive science, University of Helsinki, and as a senior specialist on AI, Ministry of Finance, Finnish government. Katarina Salmela Eero is Academy Professor at the Faculty of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki, Finland, and Visiting Professor, Institute of Education, University College London, UK. She received her doctorate in psychology in the University of Helsinki. Her major interest includes motivation, well-being, and educational transitions. Barbara Schneider is the John E. Hanna University Distinguished Professor in the College of Education and Department of Sociology. A sociologist of education, her major interest is understanding how the social and emotional states and actions of individuals are influenced by the contexts in which they inhabit. Emily Southerton is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design Ph.D. program. Liping Sun received her MS in Learning, Education, and Technology from the University of Oulu, 2014. She is a Ph.D. candidate and researcher at the Media Education Hub, Faculty of Education, University of Lapland. Her research interests include digital game-based learning and teaching, primary education pedagogy, media education, collaborative learning, and self-regulated learning. Zhang Sun is professor at the Capital Normal University, China. Her PhD is in the Educational Technology Institute from Beijing Normal University in 2008. Her research interests include technology-enhanced teacher professional development, artificial intelligence in education, classroom teaching quality, interaction, and course design in technology-based environments. Miroslav Cesara is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Xin Tang, PhD, docent, is a university researcher at the Faculty of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki, Finland. He received his doctorate in psychology from the University of Jyväskylä, Finland in 2017. His research interests include motivation, engagement, social-emotional skills, e.g., grit and curiosity, and classroom practices. Hiroyuki Toyama is a postdoctoral researcher at the Faculty of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki, Finland. He received his doctorate in psychology from the University of Jyväskylä, Finland in 2018. His research interest includes employees' proactivity and well-being. Katya Upadhyaya, Ph.D., docent of educational psychology, is a researcher at the Faculty of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki, Finland. Her research interests include student engagement, academic motivation, and lifelong learning. Currently, she is conducting research on students' situational experiences while learning, socio-emotional skills, and parental burnout. Aditya Viswanath is doctoral student at Stanford University, Stanford Learning Sciences and Technology Design PhD program. Mariana Vavitsov, Ph.D., is postdoctoral researcher at the Faculty of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki. Her research and scholarly interests focus on hybrid online pedagogy and the ethical challenges of transformative and sustainable pedagogies. Hanna Voijärvi works as University Lecturer of the Pedagogy of Adult Education at the University of Lapland. Her current research focuses on higher education pedagogy, adults and older people's media literacy education, and developing adult education teachers' studies. Zhe Wei, Ph.D., is Associate Professor at College of Elementary Education, Capital Normal University, Beijing, China. He is also the director of the Research Center for Children and Teacher Education in Capital Normal University. His research focus centers on teacher education and human development. His recent publications appear in Teaching and Teacher Education and Journal of Curriculum Studies. Marcelo Worsley is Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Learning Sciences at Northwestern University. His research integrates artificial intelligence and data mining with multimodal interfaces. He directs the Technological Innovations for Inclusive Learning and Teaching Lab, which works with community and industry partners around the world to empower people and organizations through novel analytic tools. Fei Yun Xu studied at the School of Information Technology of Hebei Normal University 2015 to 2019. He is currently a master's student at Capital Normal University. His research interests include teacher education and learning analysis. His main research contributions were published in the 25th Global Chinese Conference of Computer in Education and the 13th International Conference on Educational Technology and Computers. Zichun Yu studied at the College of Information Engineering of Capital Normal University from 2016 to 2020. She is currently a master's student at Capital Normal University in Curriculum and Teaching Theory. Her major research interests include artificial intelligence in education, teacher education, and learning analytics. Dongshang Zhang received his Ph.D. in computer science from National University of Singapore in 2012. He is now a researcher in Zhejiang University and was a professor in the University of Electronic Science and Technology of China from 2016 to 2019. His research interests include AI plus education and smart city. He has won the Rising Star Award of ACM Sigmod China.